All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Bottom Rung Sports Podcast. It's your boy Pupp here, riding it solo today. I brought two very special guests for you guys in Laconia Seymour and Brenden King. Fellas, introduce yourself to everybody and let them know about you.
I'm Brenden King. Graduated from Amherst High School in 2018 and played football at Geneva College. That's about it.
My name, Laconia Seymour. I'm from Amherst too. I went to school with both of them. I make music, TikToks, model, all that stuff now. Still play football in my free time, basketball, all that fun stuff.
There we go. So if you guys caught it, we all went to Amherst. We all graduated there. So these guys, I had to bring them on. Two of the most down-to-earth people I know and two crazy good athletes. So this is going to be a fun time with everybody. So to start it off, we all went to Amherst. We all have a mentality that we learned from Amherst. What was the one thing that you've learned from playing sports in Amherst that you've taken on in your life to make you successful and keep yourself going?
I mean, Amherst wasn't all bad. I know we get a rep that we were all bad and all that, but I mean, as you know, I had 2 decent years of high school football and 2 years where we weren't really that good. Playing in Quad A, going to games with like 25 players versus like hundreds. I think the one thing I take from Amherst is like just to know how to have that underdog mentality and to not like take it as a bad thing, like just to use it to motivate yourself. Because like nobody ever really believed in us, but we still went out there and did what we had to do. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel that. For me, it's probably like perseverance, like loyalty and dedication. That's really all it is. Because it's really easy to get up and leave, but like, are you going to sit there and face your problems head on? Because I know that after our sophomore year of high school, me and BK, after that, I could have upped and left and went somewhere else and played my junior year too, just like multiple people did. But shit, I stayed. You know what I mean? You got to fight it out, stick through it. Everything happens for a reason,
Yep, man. And like you guys said, it just, you work hard in Amherst, and no matter what our records were, we always we had that family bond that we just kept on going forward, and we took that in life too, to just work hard and everything that we got, and we always got family with us for sure, and that's definitely the one thing I took away from Amherst, and it's always going to stay with us. It'll never leave for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Like I've learned a lot of my life lessons there. Like I said, like, I mean, nobody likes to lose, you know what I mean? There's definitely nights where I debated leaving, you know what I mean? I didn't want to do it anymore, but at the same time, like, everything pans out and everything happens for a reason.
Exactly. So you guys were really good athletes, like you both said, and I've always witnessed it. What was your journey like after you left Amherst with football? What were your steps? Because I know you both had different stories, but you all started at the same spot. But I want you all to explain it for everybody.
For me, I actually started football late, and to be real, I was not good at first. You know what I mean? Like, I was scared of contact. I was littler than everybody. You know what I'm saying? But I just love the sport so much. You know what I mean? So like, could have quit and just gave up, but I try to work at it, hang around people who are good at the sport, you know what I mean, and like pick up from them and stuff, and just even like always working out with Cone and people, just everybody, like, you know what I mean, just to get myself better. High school, I've always played the same position, so it's easy, you know what I mean, like I didn't have to go through that like change in position where I had to learn all new things. So like I was pretty much always safety receiver,
Mm-hmm.
And my like sophomore year, I was still small, you know what I mean? Started getting like mostly just JV, you know what I mean? Then junior year started and kind of hit like a growth spurt, which kind of helped me. Started getting the weight room a little bit, put on some size. Nothing serious, but just strong enough to handle myself, And then ultimately, like, just kept grinding at it, and I never really thought college was an option for me and all that. But then small schools around here and, started looking at me and stuff. So I just started taking it more serious when I got college looks. Because I was like, hey, I could really do this.
Definitely, bro. How about you, Count?
For me, I played football. My first year playing football was 6th grade. After that, I played in 7th grade a little bit, broke my shoulder. Then I didn't play until 10th grade again.
Ouch.
And yeah, that shit, it is what it is. I got my shit ran over. got ran over. But I played football sophomore years when I started again, and after that, it was fun because we went to playoffs that year, and I got my first varsity start in the playoffs as a corner. So I'll take my pride in that any day. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And so you talk bad on Amherst. All right, cool. I played in the playoffs. I did what I did. You know what I'm saying? And that was a good year. Like, it was just the chemistry of the team was good. Like, everything was good. Then junior year came, was fun still. Even though we lost, I still had a blast. Like, I wouldn't trade that for nothing. Same with senior year. Like, obviously, if you look up Amherst football, you know what we did. Like, we tried our best every game, went out there and fought. But, it was hard when some players aren't out there, like, giving their all. You should be out there giving 110% every play. And I was one of those players, too. And then I went to Geneva for a semester and a half, dropped out of there, moved to Connecticut, ended up playing semi-pro ball, played semi-pro for a year. I was going to try out for these arena teams and try out for the CFL, see what I can do out there. And the pandemic hit, so I really didn't get to do any of that. And made TikToks, and now we're here. I was just doing that, making music and all that. It is what it is. Like I said, I wouldn't trade anything for anything. Like, I would never trade not one moment in my life, go back and switch it, because it defined me. It made me who I am now.
Respect, bro, for sure. And I remember watching every single game, and y'all were fighting all the time. And I always said, everybody was always trying to clown you guys, and I was like, then get on the field and do something if you have something to say. These two will outwork you any day of the week.
Quad A's no joke, man.
Yeah, man. And I remember that playoff game too. That was definitely, no matter what happened that game, that was going to be a memory for everybody involved.
And at the end of the day, even though we lost and stuff, if you do your thing, you're gonna go to college. You know what I mean? Like we had like 4 or 5 of us go to college. You know what I mean? I forgot to mention I went to Geneva with Cone. That was actually my roommate, so that was also a good experience. Like, grew up playing together, got to be roommates and teammates. Like, can't write a better story. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, bro. Definitely. So now we're going to tie this in now with our next question. Talking to the younger generation, I've definitely seen you guys helping out guys younger, and Cone, you got a little brother right now doing his thing. He's going to be a senior this year. What's your advice to the younger generation, whoever is listening to right now? What would you give to them, whether it be in football or just in life in general? What's some advice you'd give to those guys?
Well, the main thing, it's going to sound corny, but be you and just do what makes you happy. Like, at the end of the day, like, I used to, even like when you're younger, like, we've all done it. Like, you want to like fit in, you want everybody to accept you. But like, at the end of the day, if people are going to hate you, they're going to hate you regardless. So you might as well be you. Like, don't live your life for other people. Live it for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like, as in for football, it's just like, if you truly love the sport, like, you're going to have to put in those extra hours. Like, it's not always going to be fun. Like, there's going to be times where you don't want to play, or you don't want to lift, or you don't want to do this. But at the end of the day, like, you can't play football your whole life. You know what I mean? So while you have the opportunity to play, while you're young, just do it.
Sir, for sure.
Seriously, I feel you on that one. For me, it's just, like you said, be you and stay positive. That's really it. It's really your mindset's everything. Like, if you expect to do bad, then 127% of the time you're going to do bad if you expect to do bad. Like, I'm big on that mental aspect of everything, because it's really not really ever the physical aspect, because you can see somebody that's 5 foot knock out somebody that's 6'3". You never know.
Yeah.
And if you go out there and if you're going to be a 5'5" running back and opposed to a 6'6" like receiver, you think you're not going to get looked at. Yeah, you're right. But are you going to go out there and go work hard? That's what they're going to look for. Go out there and bust your ass. You know what I'm saying? Give 110% every play. Like, if you're doing something, don't half-ass anything, and like, go 100% every time, because if you're going to create the habit of you being better, you're going to get better every week, just like that. Like, you're running through the whistle, run through the line, play till the whistle. Like, that's all I can tell them. And be smart. Every decision that you make, it matters. So just be smart with everything you do. Be positive. That's all I'll tell them.
To add on too, like, one other thing I found is big is, like, I mean, I don't know, like, if everybody who's listening is gonna be religious too, but like, I'm telling you put a lot of faith in God and you really talk to him and stuff, like, you'll feel more like sane. Like, even before games, after games, in class, everything. Just, you know what I mean? Just, it's good to have, like, in a world we live in, there's a lot of negativity, but it's good to have like a higher power, like hope in something and faith. So that's what helps me get through a lot. Like when I'm feeling down, like when you're injured, when stuff just doesn't go your way, like it's good to always just have someone to talk to, even if you don't want to talk to anybody you can see.
Yeah, for real.
Facts on that, man. Yeah, we look back on it. We didn't have that kind of mindset when we were younger because we didn't realize it. Once we get older, that's when it all hits us, and we look back and we just want to spread the word, all the positive news that we can to everybody, and it's very special to do because we want to see everybody succeed where we're from, and no matter where we're at, and it's just cool to do right now.
Yeah, for sure. Like I wish I would have listened to a lot of the elders that told me, but like when you're young, like you're like, I don't know about y'all, but like I was content to learn the hard way with everything. So,
being naive, for real. That's it.
All bad decisions, but there's definitely ways I could have went about it that my life could be way better right now. But at the same time, I wouldn't be who I am, and I'm proud of who I am. So I wouldn't trade anything for the world.
Respect, bro. You have anything else to add, Cone?
None. Just be you. Spread love. That's it.
Definitely, bro. So now back into high school football or even college on this question. What's a memory that sticks out to you that you'll never forget that you're going to tell everybody when you're older? What's something that you always remember and it's your favorite memory of all time in football?
Ooh.
Favorite memory?
I can tell you. Oh, go ahead, Con.
Favorite memory? No, go ahead, bro. I was just talking to myself, bro. I wasn't like.
I'm gonna give you two memories. This isn't my favorite, but I know one memory that nobody ever lets me down. I can let you two. Let me live down. Newcastle, a 50-yard catch, got tackled on the 1. And when I had a breakdown when we lost the knock and was punching lockers crying. So that's two I'll never forget, but not for the right reason. I'm trying to think right now what's my favorite.
Dude, no, for me, excuse me, my favorite would be probably that playoff game. I say that and the opportunity to just play college ball. Like, even though I didn't play, like I would have liked to, like didn't get any varsity reps. I was still on that travel team and I still went there and I worked hard, I did what I did, but I wouldn't trade that for anything. Like, I was a college athlete, like at one point in my life. Like, not everybody gets to say they did that. Like, it was nice. Like, it was really nice just to see like the level of talent that you're going up against. So aside from that, like that high school playoff game my sophomore year, which was also my first start, and then just playing college ball. That's probably my favorite ball memories. Like, that's nice.
Respect, yeah, for sure.
I'd say like I don't really have a certain memory like he said for like a good one, but like really just like I like 2 days, like he said, like college camp, like just it was just an amazing, like just to see like people from Florida, Texas, like just all of us come together and all
have that atmosphere, bro. There's the atmosphere.
Like at Amherst, we had a good we had a good chemistry and stuff, but like in college, it's like everybody is there to work. Like, in high school, like some people like you know what I mean, are just negative. Like they don't want to come to practice. Like, I'm not gonna dwell on the negatives of it. Like high school was amazing. I'm not gonna say that, but like college is just like a different atmosphere. Like everybody's working like for the same like goal.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. That's about it. I mean, the only other thing I could think of in high school is like, I remember this one time at practice, like they said, like if I scored, practice was over. And I scored, and for some reason, our receiver coach was joking with me and like sent the whole team to like celebrate with me. And I remember they all just started like pinching me at the bottom of the pile and like all that. That's just something I'll never forget too, just because my cousin Malik, y'all know Malik, he's pulling my legs hair at the bottom.
It's funny,
man. That we'll never forget memories like that, and it opens you. It makes you remember them, and it helps you move on to the future, and that's what we're going to get to right now. So I'm gonna ask individual questions for this one. So I'll start here with Cone. Like you said, you're making TikToks now, and you're doing music. What made you start doing that? What made you start going all in on making music and making TikToks?
What made me? Well, TikToks, honestly, the first time I made a TikTok when I was in Connecticut, my first video just blew up, and I kind of just went with it. But I'll be completely honest with you, I don't like TikTok. Like, I don't like it. Like, it's not that I don't like it, but like, it's great for marketing and it's great for reaching new people, and it's gave me multiple opportunities for me to talk and meet new people, to travel and like make content. It's amazing. Like, I love it. I love that lifestyle, and that was just a glimpse of like what I wanted to do. And music, I've always made music, but I was always quiet about it. And then early this year, I was just like, you know what? I'm going to make this music shit and I'm going to run with it, because I know if I keep going, my name's going to be heard across the world. My lyrics going to be streamed, selling out shows and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be nice. But the main reason why I decided to go all in is because I love doing it. Like, the music, I love making it. I love making music. I love making content. Like, same with football. Like, I love doing that. Like, I still go out and I'll go play football. Like, Pupp, you know, we play basketball together and stuff like that. Like, just stuff like that. Like, I just love being like out and just being out with people and shit like that. But the music, like, I love it. That's really it. I just love it. I can't really explain it because it's like more of a feeling. Yeah. But shit, like I always said earlier in the podcast, I said, if you're going to do something, go 110%. So I stopped beating around the bush with the music and shit, and I just went all in and decided just fuck that. Yeah, it's my time. Like, they're going to know me. That's regardless, cool. You know?
Yeah, and I love it, bro. You're going crazy with it right now. And for those of you that are watching on YouTube, I'll put his Spotify, Apple, everything in the description below. And if you're listening on audio, the song you heard in the beginning, that was cover "Cheer Me On" by him. His name is CZ, all caps. I realized that later. I thought it was one was lowercase. No, it's CZ. And just go check it out, man. I can't get enough of it, and you deserve all of it, all the love and all the respect for sure, Conan. You know that. You know how.
And he don't sound like everybody. You know what I mean? He do it different. You know what I mean? Give it a listen. It's a different sound for sure.
Definitely.
Appreciate y'all.
And now, BK. If I don't see you with a camera, I don't know what's going on. So tell everybody about your little photography going on.
I mean, I've been doing this since high school. I'm gonna shout out my friend Tessa. Like, she was like my best friend in high school. We was always together. She got me into the cameras. Like, I remember the one day she was just like, let's go take Instagram pictures. And I'm thinking like, okay, like, we're taking them on a phone, taking on a camera. And I'm like, bro, like, these pictures are clean. You know what I mean? So like, really just got into it's fun. Like, I mean, I still technically do it as fun. Like, you know what I mean? I've done like a couple photo shoots where people pay me, but like, honestly, like, I do want to eventually get into it like serious to where I can start making a living off it and stuff. But for now, I just do it for fun. You know, like, I'll do photo shoots for people sometimes. And then like with TikTok too, I do it on a scale not as big as Cone, but you know what I mean? I get like, sponsorships and stuff. And now like, but like he said, like, I just like to do a lot of things. Like, I don't like to box myself in. Like, I'll do photography one day, then I'm worried about my football the other day, modeling, you know what I mean? I just try to do everything. Like, just to like see what blows up first, you know what I mean? What's gonna change my life?
Yeah, for sure. And it looks good too. Like, I've always noticed that with your camera work, and it's always been very clean, very crisp. And like I said, you always have that camera on you, bro.
Got to.
Yeah, man. So what is, like you said, you wanted to make, you want to make a living out of that, or make that like a big part of your life?
I mean, look, like, you know, I do TikToks, you know what I mean? Like, I'm starting to gain traction and stuff, like, whatever. Like, I just try to use any way to get myself out there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm the type of person, like, I'll work hard if I have to, and I respect everyone who does work hard, but I don't want to be the 9-to-5 or like doing something I don't want to do for my whole life. Like, so like, while I'm young, you know what I mean? I'd rather chase my dreams, because when I'm old, if I don't make it, I can still say I tried. Like, I don't want to be like, oh, I should have tried to be a model. Oh, I should have tried to play football. I don't want to do that. Like, so I'll just put it all on the table now.
Oh, respect. Yeah, for sure, bro.
But to answer your question, my bad, I kind of went off track.
No, you're good.
Like, I do want to make a living off it, but like, if I made it from TikTok, then I'm not gonna just, you know what I mean, just say like, oh, just TikTok. Like, I'm.
Bro, you're gonna have to repeat what you said, bro, because that ringing is too loud.
I knew that was gonna happen.
It's all good. It's all good.
My bad. Basically, no matter what I do, even if it's not just photography, I want to include photography in my life. Yes.
Respect, bro. And then you guys are doing your things, and I'm gonna shout y'all out on our Instagram, on my Instagram. I'll make sure I can get if I can just get even like 1 or 2 people to see it, then I'm doing something good for y'all. And that's all I want to do is just make people see y'all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Same thing for you too, bro. Like this is gonna blow up, bro. Mark my words.
We try. We getting there slowly. We're we're in the mud right now.
So hold on. Now, Pup, let me ask you a question real quick. What made you start this podcast? Like, what made you start doing this?
Okay.
Because this kind of came out of nowhere. Like I noticed you started it probably like a month ago, or like I saw you were posting about it like a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months ago. You were talking about it, and I was like, oh snap, okay, good for him. But like, what made you want to start doing this? Like, I know it's different for me to ask you the question, but I'm curious. You know,
it makes it different. I love that. So, so I was thinking about doing it like about a few months ago, before this. So then my friend John, he approached me with the same thing. He's like, "Yo, you want to start a podcast?" And I was like, "You know what? Let's roll with it. Let's see how it goes." It was just gonna be like a little experiment, just be a little side hobby. And once I started getting all the equipment and everything, and once we started recording, I was like, this is actually kind of fun. This is just cool, interviewing people, getting to know them, and posting all this content out there. And then we got our first big guest in Jackson Williams, who was Jason Williams' kid, White Chocolates.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, yeah, I want to do this if I could for a living, or like just something in this field, like talking to people, because it's just fun, you know, like you can't beat doing this.
Bro, you're good at it, bro. Like I'm telling you, it's not if you make money for a living doing it, it's when, bro. You just gotta keep going.
Mm-hmm. And I'm having fun doing it. That's just the big thing. It's all having fun.
That's all that matters at the end of the day.
That's good.
So now we're gonna switch back to sports, and this is the part I was looking for the most. It's I'm gonna have y'all claim your team, because I know your teams, and whatever you guys are gonna say, people will be listening. They'll be like, I want. This is gonna be good here. So we'll start with the NFL. And we'll start with Beak. Okay, Cone, go ahead.
For NFL?
Yeah.
You know I got the Bengals, baby. You know I'm a Joe Burrow fan. You know I grew up a Bengals fan. Mm-hmm. My dad's a Bengals fan growing up, so I really like. If my dad's doing it, why the hell wouldn't I? That's how I was growing up in Pittsburgh. I still love the Steelers though. Don't get me wrong, because there ain't nothing like that hometown Steelers growing up, and you hear that. Here we go. Steelers, you feel me? Like you hear that, but I'll always be a Bengals fan just because growing up with my dad, is a Bengals fan. You know, just love it. It's just a part of me. Kind of like grew up with me. But I'll always support the Steelers too, because you know what I'm saying, we're from that 7-2-4, 4-2 Pittsburgh, baby.
So who you got this Sunday then? I'm assuming it's the Bengals, but you never know.
Yeah, it's the Bengals. Steelers. You know why? I'll tell you why. Because the Steelers are hurt right now.
Yeah.
Steelers are hurt right now.
Very.
The Bengals can go ahead and take this one.
Do you think it'll be close, or is it going to be a little?
Probably close, honestly. Who knows, though? We'll see. The Bengals beat them last year, too, though.
That was without Burrow, too.
Yeah.
That was crazy. And all right, now, BK, we got to let the people know about this one.
This is my time to shine. You already know. Because I was down bad for years. So now you already know we at the top of the league. So now this is when I'm going to talk. I'm going to sit in my throne while I can, while Brady, our savior, has us, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, like he said, like, I argue with Steelers fans all the time. But at the end of the day, they're my hometown. So if the Bucs ain't winning, I hope Steelers are. But the good thing is the Bucs are winning. So I don't got to worry about that right now.
I don't even know when they're going to lose again, for real.
Jameis Winston. They winning?
Right. We got Brady. Sure. We got a solid core. We got a lot of young guys. We'll be all right.
Bro, your whole entire team's back from that Super Bowl team last year, too. That's
crazy. And that's a lot of loyalty, because a lot of people took pay cuts. Mm-hmm. So that's a lot of selflessness.
Yeah. Yeah. Bless you, Cone.
Thank you.
So, yeah, BK has been, I will account to this, that he has been a Tampa Bay fan way before Brady came along. So he's not a bandwagon. He has been down. He was down bad with them. So we do make that known right now. But so what was, I don't know if you explained that or not. What drew you to the Bucs? Was it like a family thing, or was it?
It's funny because it's like almost the same thing as Cone. Like, but it was my mom's boyfriend at the time. Like, he was like my stepdad growing up. You know what I mean? So like, kind of like you're gonna mimic who you deem your male role model as a man. You know what I'm saying? So he liked the Bucks, so I mean, I like the Bucks. You know what I mean? And it just stuck.
Yep, for sure. So now, who do you guys have win the Super Bowl now? Is it going to be your teams or you have somebody different? And I know BK's answer probably going to be, but
yeah.
The Super Bowl this year, I'm not sure, but I can see either if it's not somebody like the Chiefs, obviously, because, you know, like Mahomes is really that guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say the Bills and the Browns in the
Ooh,
AFC.
ooh, yeah. Yeah.
And the NFC,
If we're picking, oh, go ahead, bro. My fault.
nah, the NFC, I don't know. I got fucking, honestly, the Rams are a team.
Stafford's going crazy.
That's
Yeah.
all he needed.
And Cooper Cup, he's going nuts.
Yeah. But I'd say the Rams or probably the Bucks, because like you can't. How do you bet against Tom Brady? Like it's like you just don't.
Exactly.
Tom Brady, like, yeah.
BK.
That man's been in the league longer than I've been alive, bro.
That's true. That's true though. He's 40. I don't even know. 44.
44, I think.
On, boy, he's getting better and better.
I don't know how.
Yeah.
Jeez, our quarterback's 39. He looks like he's down bad right now.
That's that booze. That's that Pittsburgh booze. That's why.
Oh man. But yeah, BK, I'm just gonna assume you got the Bucks.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's a given. Like this year, I've been watching a lot of football. Like there's a lot of like you know, sneaky teams. You know what I'm saying? Like the Panthers are 3-0 right now. You know what I'm saying? Like
They're a team.
when's the last time the Panthers have been good? Since Cam Newton, really.
For sure.
2015. That Super Bowl.
But if I was gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna say we got the NFC on lock. Like, I mean, I say our biggest competitor in the NFC would probably be the Packers. If I had to pick.
Okay.
Bro, you're about to lose this Sunday.
Would you say
you're about to lose this Sunday?
Nah, but AFC, I say Browns or Chiefs. Bills my number 3, but I'm telling you, I feel like the Browns might sneak in there this year.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. My team was definitely the Chiefs or the Rams. That'd be my two teams, definitely. Stafford, I've always liked him, and I've always liked how he's played the game, and now he's on a good team, and they're looking pretty dangerous. And I can't bet against Mahomes, so.
Yeah, Stafford's my fantasy quarterback. I'm already knowing he's doing good.
Exactly.
Honestly, I'd say I'm going to take the Browns out and put the Ravens in there, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, not this ain't the Browns year. It could be, but nah.
Okay.
I feel like Baltimore's a sleeper just because they got Sammy Watkins, which is a good help. And then, you know, I feel that's what I wanted to do.
They're just a well-coached team with all their injuries. You know, they should be like 0-2 right now, but they kept it close to the Raiders in overtime, and they just beat the Chiefs.
Lamar Jackson was number 3 in the league in rushing, and he's a quarterback.
He's a dog.
Different.
But now we got a few minutes left, so I'll just switch over to the NBA real quick now. Who's your guys' teams on that? And I know them both, but I want everybody to hear it.
I'm not so proud to say this one like I was with the Bucks, but Sacktown Kings, boy.
Well, you know what time it is. You know exactly who I'm rocking with. Damian Lillard.
Yes, sir.
Whoever Damian Lillard is, that's it. That's all I got to say. I'm always rooting for him.
I've known both of those answers, man, and they're two good teams. You know, I feel bad for the Blazers. I just feel like they should have been in the finals at least once this whole entire time Dame's been around. And who knows if they'll make it? I hope they do, because I want to see Dame with the ring for sure.
Yeah, he deserves it.
The Kings, it's a big old question mark.
Look, I'm gonna have to go through my growing pains like I did with the Bucks, and then hopefully the same outcome happens.
That's all you need, bro. Just that 1 year.
Exactly.
Or you just need like LeBron James to go to Sacramento. It's just one of the two.
I mean, we got a solid players like De'Aaron Fox is the truth, bro.
Oh.
It's just like it's really our front court isn't that solid. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we're just watching you.
Oh man, but Yeah, this was a fun interview though, y'all, and I appreciate y'all both for coming on. And like I said, their information is going to be in the bio. If you're on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, just let you know the audio heard was CZ over here, Laconia. And like I said, follow these guys. I'm gonna shout them out and show love to them because these are my guys, these are my dogs. They've always been, and I'm always gonna rock with them for sure.
Sir, and bro, before we end, real quick, I just want to say, this from my mom. Shout out to her because she's starting her fitness journey. You know what I mean? She's trying to get right. And I'm just proud of her and all that. And I just want to say shout out to my grandma always being there for me. And shout out to my little sister. That's my mini.
Respect, bro.
And shout out Pupp for having us for sure.
Yeah, thanks for having us, bro. Real talk, yo.
Respect, bro. I wouldn't want anybody else on here. Like I said, I just want to give back to give my people some name out, some clout. Their name out.
Yeah, get that name out there, boy.
Like I said, even if it's just one person, that means I'm doing something good for y'all, and that's all.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah. We're gonna keep linking, bro. We're gonna talk business.
It has been a minute though. We haven't seen each other since the
basketball
grit league.
Yeah, summer league.
Oh man. Those are fun times though, but fortunately Zoom's gonna kick me out here in a few seconds, so I'm gonna wrap it up right quick. This has been another episode of the Bottom Rung Sports Podcast. It's your boy Pupp signing off with BK and Cone, and we'll catch y'all next time.